This is Agile in 3 Minutes, the simplest podcast that could possibly work. My name is Amitai Schleier. How much risk are you usually comfortable with? How about your teammates, managers, customers? Independent of your preferences, how much risk is the right amount? To me, risk is the possibility of being wrong about something that matters to somebody who matters. If we don't think it matters whether we're wrong, then it's not worth doing anything to find out. There's no risk. If we do think it matters, then one thing not at risk is whether our work will have risks. It will. We'll always have two overarching risks to manage: being wrong about who matters and being wrong about what matters to them. To me, risk management is what we do to minimize the possibility of being wrong unacceptably. When the outcome requires some learning, and it almost always does, one risk management strategy is to be wrong acceptably more often. Small mistakes and quick corrections build trust with customers and managers and develop our intuition for future decisions. Other actions we can take might be aimed at avoiding certain kinds of wrongness or minimizing exposure to others. But the single most important risk management strategy is acceptance. People who can't or won't accept any risk are either reasoning from false premises or thinking wishfully. In either case, their decisions will compound risk, though they probably wouldn't accept that either. The likelihood of effective risk management might depend on the importance of the outcome. When stakes are higher, we keep our noses to the ground for any hint of risk. When stakes are lower, we might be lulled into relaxing a bit. When we intuit how much attention is necessary to manage risk, we might intuit wrong. That's a risk, and it highlights the eternal challenge of risk management. How can we pay attention to everything we'll wish we had without paying too much attention to things we'll wish we hadn't? Your customers, your managers, your teammates, and you are the people who matter. Therefore, by my definition of risk, the right amount of it can't possibly be independent of your preferences. But decision-making agility demands a contextual variety of risk appetites. Unless you learn to live comfortably with risk, and with risk appetites you don't prefer, there's a very high probability of your living uncomfortably. And that's a risk well worth managing. This has been Amitai Schleier delivering an increment of Agile in 3 Minutes, the simplest podcast that could possibly work.